Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is AppleFUNk, and I want to welcome you back to the channel. First time guest, welcome to you also. That background noise is my dog playing with his toy, excuse me. Let's get into it. Well, Mama Funk left me on my own tonight, so I said I wanted a burger, but guess what? We did not have any hamburger. That was totally unacceptable. And so, AppleFUNk said, well, let's take a chuck roast and we're gonna grind it and make our own burger. And then we're gonna cook it. And why do that alone? Why not do it with you folks? So, that's what I'm going to do. This meat, of course, has been chilled so that it'll chop finer. It'll be something to bite. And if it gets too warm, we'll have to stick it back in the freezer. But I've got everything pretty much ready. I think these are, no, I might have to cut these in half. Let me do that real quick. I didn't know which knife would do best, but this one's doing fine. I'm also gonna make some waffle fries. And I like my burgers medium well. So we're looking for an internal temperature of between 150 and 155. Now, what is it? The USDA, they say what, 170? Anything below 170 is dangerous. So it's about to get a little noisy. I won't be able to talk you through this, but you'll see what's happening here. That's enough. All right. So now we've got our hamburger meat. We need to go ahead and get some of this stuff out of our way. Let's put this pan back. I'm going to take this cutting board and I'm going to move it out of our way. I'll be right back. Also needed a towel. I'll use this real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our pan warming up. We've got our spatula and our strainer. These are what we're going to use. We try to make sure everything is Teflon so we don't scratch our pans. We have the metal handle though, so you can get the stability. Let's pull it in the frame here. And I also recommend getting pop protectors that'll keep your pans from being all scratched up. You know, you can keep a set of pans for more than a year. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. So we got that pan on. Right now, while that's happening, we can go ahead and form a couple of patties. Let's move our top over here out of view. I got a few paper plates here. I don't want to dirty up everything. I just want to throw stuff away when I'm done. So let's, I have some salt. This is Himalayan salt. I like it. It has a good flavor. Black pepper, and a mix of red peppercorn, red pepper flake, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of sage. That's what I like on my burgers. I'm gonna probably put cheese on it also. So let's go ahead and get a patty going. I don't want to handle it too much. I like my patties about an inch thick, at least. And I'll dust it with the seasoning. All right, so that's one. We'll get 3 burgers out of this probably. I think 3 will be good. That's it. We don't want to handle it too much. We don't want to press all the character out of the burger. Let's cut this down just a touch. We don't want it to get too hot on us. Okay, that's good right there. All right, so we got 3 decent burgers out of that. 1 roast. We don't want to waste any. Let's put that back on there. Okay, let me wipe here. And I've also got. Let me move this bowl out of view. We don't need it anymore. And let me, I don't like that feel on my hands. Okay, so we can move this knife over. We won't need it either. And this way I can get this pan. I like this little contraption here. My wife bought this for doing stir fry. So to put a wok on it, but it works just as fine for my purpose. So it's pretty awesome. Either way, let's get some seasoning on here. Just a little bit. I don't recommend these. All right. Okay. Go ahead and get some more seasoning on this side. Oh yeah. A little bit of salt and pepper. And eventually I'm going to have to put the top on because we're going to have to get some of that juice out of there. But we've also got our temperature gauge, our temperature probe, so that we can measure the internal temperature to the center of this to make sure we're in that 150 to 155. I tend to want to be on the higher end of that. I don't want it pink. But I don't want it all brown. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This is going to be cooking for a little bit. So while that's happening, I guess I'll go ahead and get rid of some of this extra stuff that I've got going on. If you watch my earlier video on my 7 Days to Die series, then you'll know that I've received a gift to myself during the day, which was pretty awesome. It was a drone. Now, I don't know how to fly it yet, but I read the instructions, everything's charged, so I'm pretty much ready to go. I read the rules and the regulations, so I've looked at the laws, and so I could see, where I could go and where I couldn't. I don't want anybody messing with me. So on those waffle fries I told you I was going to make, I've got the oil already on the stove on sort of like a medium. So when this is done, I'm gonna bring that pan over here and finish that here. Okay. Also, I am frying it in peanut oil. Okay. I'm not using vegetable oil or any other type of oil for this one. All right. So we'll let these go. Let me cut this up some, and I'm gonna center this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, let's get that going. The house is smelling really good. I mean, it's smelling really good. Let me get a little bit of cleaning going here. I'll be right back, guys. Get rid of some of the stuff I don't need. And what else was over here? I don't really need any more seasoning. I like to taste the food, so I'm trying to keep it minimal on that seasoning thing. And we're going to do these for about 4 to 5 minutes per side. So this has about 2 more minutes on this side. So that'll put us at 9:20 or 9:21. I'll keep this rag over here. I just washed that knife so I could use it. In the end, if I'm on here long enough for that burger to have rested, you won't see me eat. I'm not going to do that, but I will slice it so we can see that how that middle looks based on that gauge. So let's put some back over here. And when I say guys, I do mean guys and gals all the time. All right. So I'm thinking this thing can be flipped. I hate to flip them more than once. Might have to, but you know, I'm getting a little bit flatter. Let me cut this down to them. You know, when it's getting out of control. You know, we want to keep that oil in the pan, not on the table and every place else. What am I missing here? Oh, I wanted to get rid of this bowl. Once I flip them, then I will put that lid on so that some of that juice can get out of the middle there. Some of that other stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to have to learn actually how to fly the drone. So that'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. Yeah. I didn't know I was going to be a drone kind of person, so we'll figure it out together. And I'm trying to keep it roughly 8 feet off the ground. So, you know, 2 feet taller than me, 2 foot higher off the ground than I stand. Well, I'm a little taller than that, but for all intents and purposes. So, I got some things I would like to be able to film. So I want to learn how to fly it and have it follow me. And we'll see how that all works out. Let's go ahead and flip these burgers. Yeah, I like that. That's exactly how I want it. Oh, that one there it wasn't exactly like I wanted it. And this one here, yeah, that's how I want it. Okay, cut this up. Get some heat on these things. Let's do some transition here because apparently this thing has a hot side. And if it has a hot side, then because these two cook great, so they need to be over here, and that's the hot side. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I've read the manual and I looked at the controls. It's almost like an Xbox controller. As a matter of fact, hold on one second. I'll go back. Okay, so this is the drone, and there's the camera. You know, and I had to put the guards on. And here's the controller here. So, you know, similar to an Xbox controller. All right, let's get some steaming action going in these things so they'll start to cook in the middle. So yeah. Yeah, it's one thing about using this machine is that you actually have to do some significant cleaning on it. It takes a lot to get them clean. But you oil it down before you start with cooking spray so things don't stick. But I mean, you have to really pull it apart and make sure you get it clean. And it has to be done immediately because you don't want anything to oxidize. You don't want anything to start rusting. So, but we enjoy using it. We've had it for, I think, a month, almost a month now. Yes, I think so. We've used it on numerous occasions now. We love grinding our own meat. We're waiting to get in touch with someone that does the whole cows and half of pigs and that type of stuff. Now they're all around us and I can find it easily on the internet. So don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for any assistance. But once we get that and get a nice deep freezer, then I think we'll really be in business then. That'll be, move dog. There's my old dog's under here. He ain't old, he's young. My little homie. Move it. So yeah, I'm watching them. They still got a ways to go. Probably another, I'm thinking they have another 2 minutes on this side. Make sure it's down now. It's starting to pump up there. Alright, yeah, there's that water splattering. Look at that, some of that steam out. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take the top off. I'm going to set it on this towel I bought. Yeah, I'm going to have to take it back on that other side one more time. I can see the blood starting to come out, which is what I was hoping. Some of it would. Chef roasts have a lot of blood. And I have I'll be right back. You know, this stops that spatter. That's where you could be around your food and it's not. It's gotta go down, so. Sometimes it just wants to get out and get to going, so. I can see what had happened. Fortunately, I'm close enough to see exactly what had happened, so. I already have some water. I'm thinking about getting a new game also. Someone told me a game called War Thunder would be one that I should check out. And I'm not looking for any type of game where it's dependent on me playing with anybody. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it and try it out. I need one more game to round everything out. No, we're not there yet. I think. I haven't really been focusing on the trucking series, and I need to get back into it. I enjoy playing that game. I do enjoy playing that game, and I stay away from it so long that I forget the controls. So by the time you see me, I've all thumbs. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just learned something a few minutes ago, etc. So that's how that goes generally. So I figure one more game. I don't know if I want an airplane game or, you know, I don't know if I want another simulation. I'm thinking about getting a game called House Flipper. I think that would be a pretty satisfying game for me where you're cutting the grass and you're doing the shrubs and you're doing all that stuff and fixing up the house. And I like doing that in the real world. So I think I would love sitting there and spending my time doing it in the digital world also. So We'll see. Maybe I'll do both. You know, who knows? Or maybe I'll save one for Christmas. Yeah, treat myself. So, I think we're good on this side here. I'm gonna flip it one more time. I'm gonna cut it back up. I'm gonna flip this thing one more time. This is that one that, see, that's the hot side. That's what I wanted to see. And these won't be like that at all. These aren't ready because these aren't on the hot side like that one is. So I'm gonna leave it like it is, and I'm gonna put this back on here and let that build back up. And now we can get rid of some of that juice because we've got the vented hood working on it. And it's also eyeballing it. I'm not gonna, you know, I know how I like them, and I make them how I like them. So I'm really never upset because it's for me, you know, and it's not for anybody else. I did want some Gatorade. I have water in here, but I don't want water. I'll be right back. Oh, let me go get my, I have it, never mind. Folklorico class. Oh, my niece is in Folklorico class, my sunshine. She's in a, oh yeah, I can smell it now. See, that smell is, yeah, talk to me. You're talking. This one said, my name is Earl. And it's only going to be on this side for a minute. Oh, let's get this other one to help us out. Alright. This bad boy right here. Yeah, there we go. Let's put this on here. We got that oil working. We want to make sure we get that top back on there real fast. So we're doing good. Let's get my Gatorade here. I'm a little thirsty. I'm a little parched. A little parched. Put you over here. Let's do a little cleanup. We did get a little bit of spatter, but nothing we can't handle. And if I decide to make this a thing, which I already have decided, I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I will have an area for this, and it won't be in here, because I plan on getting everything in there redone. Well, not everything. A lot of it's already been redone. But you won't get to see any of that until it's all ready to go. You know, you'll never get to look in there. So that's why this portable stove was the only option, or the best option, to do something like this. There. All right, I'm going to put it on a paper plate. Let's go ahead and stick them. And we said 150 is what we wanted. Put this down right in the middle. I'm at 121. It's going up, but it's going up pretty slow. I would like to see that raise up a lot faster, but you know, it's a mile it is, but it's a mile it is. I'm gonna let these sit in here a little longer because we're not there. We're definitely not there. We're about 126, so we're doing good. Let's see, this one's high. This one's up 130. It's climbing. Yeah, like I said, this is that hot side of the pan of the so this is 140, 147, 149. I think we're going to hit 155 on this one, or 151. Not those other two yet. I'll rotate those in. Let's see what it does here. This is 150, 151. So we got a little bit to go on this bad boy right here. Let's give her a flip. And we're going to move this one around and get the hot side on that one right there. Because this one here is about ready to get out of there. It's real close, but these two are not. And I can still see the blood coming out of that one. So we're doing good. We're good. Move this out of our way. Let's take another temperature on this one right here. Okay, so 140. Okay, we're still doing good. Let's go ahead and cover it up a little bit more. Actually, I don't want to cover it. I want to put the deal on top. And okay, it's going up, so I'm good. For some reason, it seems like it wants to creep up a little bit. You know, I mean, without you having touched it. So just be wary of that. Be wary of that. I need to look at that text, but I'm recording with that phone. I didn't even plug in my battery pack, but it was 100%, so I shouldn't be having any issues. Yeah, since we were quite a ways off on those other two, then, yeah, so. That's odd how we can have a hot spot. You know, on a round flame, that seems a little odd. All right. Let's check these out. Ooh, they're hot. Gotta make sure you grab it by Teflon. Make sure you grab it by Teflon. Let's take the flame down. You can see I told you it wanted to creep up. Yeah, that's what it did. Let's cut it down. Let some of that steam get out of there. But you can hear it when it starts to creep up on you and sizzling. So, but I like this little stove. I like this little stove. It's a Iwatani. And you have to buy little cans of fuel. It runs off of like these canisters. It runs off of these butane canisters. You know, these Coleman butane canisters. You plug it in and that's it. There you go. Supposed to use it in a well-ventilated area. They are for indoor use as well. So you're supposed to use it, make sure it's in a well-ventilated area, which I am. All right. So as I'm getting close here, I'm going to go over here and get this oil cut up a little bit. That way when I do the transfer, I don't have to wait for that oil to heat up on this flame, and I'll just swap the pots. So let's check them out, see what we're working with. This one's ready. This one is ready. This one is ready. And we'll take this little piece out. Of course, we're gonna munch on that, of course. So here we go. I'm gonna swap these pots. Let me get a pot holder. You know what I'm going to use here. Well, of course, I wouldn't be able to find a pot holder at the exact moment I needed one. I didn't want to wait any longer, so I'll use a towel. And we'll be right back. Once again, this is peanut oil for the let's cut this down a little bit for the waffle fries. All right, and we've got our deal here. Let me lay my knife on top of these. Move this phone out of the way. We've got a little basket ready with a paper towel so we can drain some of that oil off of there. Once we pull it out, we don't need that anymore. Actually, you can cut this up. Get the oil hot. Let me go wash my hands real quick. All right. It's almost time for me to eat. Yeah, I'll get there and I'll watch me a little King of the Hill or some Futurama. And I'm going to put cheese on there, but only here in a minute. Actually, after I cut one, I'll lay a couple of pieces of Velveeta on top of those. That's my favorite American cheese. So I think this is a little too high. There we go. Let's do that right there. I think we should be pretty daggone close to ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these waffle fries out of the freezer. And we will see what kind of response we get from this oil. Okay. So there's some popping going on there. Let's get these in here and get this top on here. All right. And we just gotta get past that initial shock. And then we'll crank it up, get some of that water out of there. And put these back in the freezer. It's cooling down a lot, so let's crank it up. We gotta bring those temps up. There we go. No, it's doing good. Let's put that back down. Put that back down. Okay. I'm also need to go ahead and sort of stir them up a bit. There we go. Make sure they're not sticking together. Okay. They're coming out good. They look good. They look good. I know they're going to taste good because, you know, why wouldn't they? You know, who doesn't like a fried potato? So. And if you've stuck around this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the view. The view time. Thank you. And yes, we are almost done. These don't generally take that long. So we could probably remove that top now because it's not splashing like it was. Let's give it a little bit more heat. That's good. And we'll probably put, I think I got one stick in here. Okay. I guess there must be a splatter of oil. There must be a splatter of oil on the tile because my dog is sitting there just licking the floor. He's loving this. He's like, I wish you'd cook in the kitchen and the dining room more often. So, yeah, I think the Funk Eat series is going to be really interesting. I got a lot of things I like to cook. A lot of different ways to prepare it. I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to eating. There's really nothing I won't eat. Like my Christmas special, I will definitely be cooking chitlins. I eat it every year. Black eyed peas, ham hocks. I have my cabbage. All the staples, all the things that you know, if you were from the South, you would have on New Year's or Christmas. Well, New Year's. So, but from that to barbecue to, and I'm willing to try it. So I hope you guys and gals enjoyed watching as much as I enjoy actually making this content because I'm loving it. I feel like a rock star. You know, so I told my wife, I said, this video or a video, and we were talking about a specific video, but to summarize, it was 5 years from now, this video is going to make somebody smile or happy or have a good day or something like that. You know, this video is made for somebody. I don't know who, but it's made for somebody. And so, you know,